very stormy. We had lots of high winds and it started raining. Wasn't raining loads. Yeah, and it's still very, very windy today. So we've had a bit of a later start today. We haven't really got a specific plan, but I think we're just going to do a proper mooch today. We're going to head towards Playa D'en Bossa. So we did think about going to San Antonio today, but because we're a bit later by the time we find the bus and get across there, just thought, oh, we'll just have a look and see what Playa D'en Bossa is like. So we're going to try and find somewhere to eat first, because we haven't had anything to eat. And then we're going to walk all the way along past Figueretas Beach into D'en Bossa, and we'll show you what's about up here. So let's get going. We're just walking along the promenade. This is literally about 2 or 3 minutes from where we're staying. Come out right, you go to Cosmopolit, where we were yesterday for breakfast, and then there's a restaurant called Mitch's. Turn down left and you can follow it all the way along. So I know there's a Hard Rock Hotel down the bottom, so we're gonna probably walk all the way down and we'll just see if there's anything open, because we know things are out of season. But we nearly ended up staying here. We did look at staying here when we booked, but a lot of the information was saying you might struggle at night times to find anything to eat. But we'll have a look and see if there's anything open through the day. Now our morning workout's done. I think we'll get some breakfast somewhere. But if you notice, along here you can see some yellow buoys. So where we walked yesterday there was like a safe swimming zone, and it looks like this runs all the way along the coast. So if you stay within the yellow buoys, it must be like just one big swimming lane. We've seen people swimming down here yesterday. They obviously like to keep fit and healthy and stay swimming. Well, it was yesterday and there was people splashing about. You wouldn't get me in there today, mate. I'll stick to the gym equipment. So just found this little place. We've just started walking along and to do breakfast. Nice little table for two by the sea. Are you jealous of my waffle?
I am. I want waffle.
Of me go free.
I might have to get seconds.
No, it's not allowed. So Jackie is going to try her ham and cheese toast that you don't really want now.
Not after saying yours.
Crispy. Is it like brioche? Oh yeah, so it's got like a tomato base, slices of cheese and then ham on top.
It's alright. It's cold, I thought we were warm.
Yeah.
Ham's alright. Cheese. It's not as good as your waffle.
I haven't had my waffle yet. I'll give you a little try, me go free. And me go free. I can have a little try of yours. How does that sound for a deal?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I've got strawberries, raspberries, blackberries on top of the waffle, and there's like some, it's like ice and sugar, and it's covered in Nutella. Whoa. Oh, Jackie. get this. The waffle is so light and crispy. Combining it with the fruit and that, really good. Oh, the raspberries are lovely. Try Bloopers. It's beautiful. Look at that, she couldn't bloody wait. Straight in there.
Oh. I sure made the wrong mistake.
You're devastated, aren't you?
I am. I'm gutted.
You're making me bloody waffle. Yeah. Can't say Adam D now for you. Felt sorry for your little face.
I mean, you could have left us some chocolate.
Well, you don't want much, do you? There's chocolate on there. Are you happy now? Right, oh, that's breakfast demolished. That came to €17.20, which was my waffle, Jackie's ham and cheese bread thing, and I had a cappuccino and Jackie had a little pot of tea. We're just going to start walking along here now. We're almost at Figueretas Beach, and then we'll make our way along to Playa D'en Bossa. Dipping your tootsies in. They're cold. I thought it would have been a lot colder, especially at this time of year, but the temperatures have been pretty good and pretty solid throughout October. It's been about 27 degrees every day, looking at it before we came out here. And of course, yeah, we always get the bad weather when we come away every time. So anyway, this is Figueretas Beach. So we're going to walk along. So I'll give you a little bit about Playa D'en Bossa. And one thing I didn't actually realise was that this is actually Ibiza's most popular resort. I thought it would be San Antonio. But I remember being here when I was about 3 years old, just telling Jackie. And I can just remember very little about it. It's the first holiday I ever remember. And we had some apartments here on the beach, and I remember looking down the road on the front. It's probably all changed now. A lot of rich and famous people come here because there's a lot of beach clubs along the beach here. There's two well known, one called Ibiza, and what was the other one called? Ushuaia, which are two really famous ones here in Ibiza. There's also a main strip as well, which is where everybody kind of hangs out at night times, just like your popular holiday strips that you get in every resort, full of bars and restaurants. So yeah, we're just going to take a walk along and see what we can find. We've already seen a few kind of restaurants and stuff doing English breakfasts and some nice places to sit and just watch over the sea here. It's lovely. One thing's for certain, I wouldn't be doing this in the North Sea in England at the back end of October. I'd come out and I'd have no feet left, or there'd be an ice blocks. It's like that in the summer, never mind the winter. So just as we're saying it was sheltered, a big wind just whipped up and probably got sand whipped there. Bloody hell, it hurts. Playa D'en Bossa has been starting to kind of appeal to the more upmarket kind of clientele, and you can see some of the hotels along here are lovely and they look really new and modern and really nice, but apparently there is still quite a lot of budget hotels here as well, so there's no need to worry if you want to come on a budget weekend. Figueretas Beach. It's actually quite nice. It's nicer than I actually thought it was going to be. Some lovely places there along the front. So looks like it just comes to a natural end here. Some really nice restaurants and stuff there, and it looks quite a lot cheaper than in town. So for instance there, a litre of sangria was $12.90, or a litre and a half yesterday we paid 25 up in Dolvia, which probably expected to pay a bit more there anyway, but that's like half the price. But there's places there do burgers, pizzas, full English, and actually the prices aren't too bad there.
They were quite good in that place actually.
Yeah.
It was saying well, a Cuba Libre was €5.90.
Can't whinge for that.
And everywhere else been looking at about 10, 40 quid, aren't they?
So again, I mean, we've only really been kind of going to the centre of Ibiza town, so we can only kind of judge off that. But last night we ended up in a place called, I think it was something like Bar City, Ibiza or something like that. We got there and it looked like it was closing down for good.
Shop, really.
I know, it was weird. But that's the cheapest we've had. We had just a bottle of Mahou, and it was like €2.50. Couldn't believe it when we paid the bill. It was like, oh, €5, and I was like, ooh. So that's the cheapest we've found so far. But I mean, the bar wasn't great to be fair, but never mind. Right, we'll continue walking on down to Den Bossa.
So at this point I was having problems with my sound equipment again. I don't know if anybody's seen the Dalian series, but I was having issues here. What I'm trying to describe here is that these apartments were actually featured in a show on ITV called Ibiza Weekender. So this is an adults only apartment complex, which is about a 20-minute walk to Ibiza town and on the way to Playa D'en Bossa.
I tell you what, it's lovely when you're in the sun, but when you get in the shade and that wind's blowing, it's bloody freezing. When the sun, I think I was saying 26, 27 today, so it's really warm, but you don't really feel it as much because of that wind, just so strong. But I think it seems to be calming down a bit, and I think it's meant to be calming down over the next day or two. Typically we'll be going home in a few days. We've only come for 5 nights. So when you come off Figueretas Beach, you've got to go down the back street, which is where we passed all them apartments, the Ryan's one, and then this must be the start of Playa D'en Bossa Beach, which apparently is the biggest beach on the island. Not to say that's necessarily the best, but there's a huge stretch of beach along here, just along the promenade. And apparently up this end, I think where we've just come on, is more kind of like budget friendly, like bars and restaurants along the front. We'll see what this beach is like. I'm not sure if this is just a hotel. It looks like it might just be an apartment. We've got our own kind of little man-made beach in there, minus the water. There's obviously a pool there, but yeah, they've got all these like the Balinese style beds they've got. Oh yeah, so it's Ibiza Royal Beach. Private residence apparently. Looks quite nice. Got our first beach club coming up. So these must just be dotted all the way along. I'd imagine there'll be some really nice posh ones and be expensive as well. So all this walking's making me thirsty. So
yeah, I think
we need a beer.
Beer.
Shall we go to the Bull?
Yeah.
Just like being back at home, can the Bull.
Can the Bull, yeah.
Right, let's get a beer. So we've stopped here at the Bull for a refreshment. We've just been handed the menu. The cooked burgers fresh on the barbecue over here at the back. They actually smell pretty good, and I think they're probably homemade as well. I think we're just going to stop for a drink because it's not long since we've eaten. I'm actually starting to get a bit hungry again, to be fair. But we've got a nice lovely sea view here. We're sat right at the front where the exit is and the entrance. Just looking out over the nice blue sea. So we'll just wait for our beers and we'll relax for a little bit. So that was a nice little refreshment stop, just a nice place to just sit and just watch people walking past on the promenade here and just ask them when they're open and when they're closed for the season. So they said they're open usually about April time and close in November. So then obviously November to April will be closed. But I didn't think it would be as much open along here as what we're seeing today, because everything we read, they were saying, oh, you might struggle to find stuff that's open. But to be fair, there's enough for us anyway. But we are out through the day. Stuff might be closed at night time, I don't know, because it doesn't seem quite as busy here as it is in town, obviously. Tops off now. Certainly didn't think I'd be doing this in October. That wind seems to be dying down a bit now. It's still quite breezy, but it's not as strong. We're just plodging along here in the sea. It's a nice relaxed atmosphere along some of these places along the beach. It's just nice, isn't it? It's nice and peaceful actually, nice and calm. Plenty of people knocking about, but it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I can imagine peak season would be
oh yeah, it'd be a nightmare. Because I mean the beach is like really narrow. I don't know whether it's just the tides in or if it's like this all the time, but there's hardly any room on the beach. So if you've got an absolutely packed resort and people sitting on the beach, you're not going to get moved here. So this place looks like a beach club. It must be closed for the season, which I can imagine there probably would be come possibly the end of September. Everything will start closing down. It looks like a nice place, but don't know what it is. You're starting to see these beach clubs popping up everywhere now. They're just like, even when we've been to Greece you see them, but we noticed a lot last year when we were in Gran Canaria. There was loads of them. So as you can probably see, we're on the main flight path as well. Well, this resort is. And the runway is literally kind of just behind Playa D'en Bossa. A little bit further on, but it's right behind. We flew over this way obviously when we landed and went over the Hard Rock Hotel. You kind of see into it. And the pools and that look really nice. Looks like maybe another one of these beach clubs here. But they've all got like, a lot of them seem to have like apartments as well. I thought they would just be like what we've seen in Gran Canaria, if you've seen any more videos from there. Especially at Amadores and Puerto Rico, there's no apartments, it's just a beach club. And they cost a fortune, you've got to spend so much, and personally I just don't see the appeal, but each to their own I suppose. It looks like War Flags has been doing a display in Ibiza. 2 black and white flags. That's Ibiza town, that's where we were in the last episode, Doldvia. We walk all the way along. And we're just taking my time. So it's 2 o'clock now. I think we left probably about 12ish by the time we had some food, maybe it's just after. We'll stop for a drink. I mean, we're there about half an hour, 45 minutes. So you could probably do it in 45 minutes, I think, all the way along to the end of the beach anyway. So this is where we wanted to reach today. So we've walked all the way from Ibiza town to the Hard Rock Hotel. So we were looking just out of interest, see how much it would cost to stay here in October. So obviously we're just here for the 5 nights, and it was going to cost was over £900 just for 5 nights. And I looked yesterday to see how much it was. It was €264 per night, and that's October. So I dread to think what it'll cost in the main peak season and other times of the year. I think we might go in and see if we can have a bit peek about, see what's inside, just to get an idea of what it looks like. Because I'm interested, I'd like to see what it looks like. Because you see a lot of the Hard Rock hotels popping up everywhere now. I know there's one in Tenerife. They've got them nearly everywhere, so they're just popping up everywhere around the world. So we'll go and see if we can have a look around. You can already tell it's like a lot more expensive, higher end than what we're used to. We're just budget. Yeah, we couldn't afford this unless we won the lottery. But let's go and check the pool area out. Fancy that pool, Jackie?
Yeah, looks quite
nice little beds in the pool there.
massive.
I wonder if I just stripped down to my boxers I can get in.
No, I haven't got
my beer there.
Beer there, don't know.
But yeah, it's nice, really nice. It's like there's a restaurant here. I think it's got its own beach club as well. This must be some of the rooms here leading off. It's got like a nice kind of little stream going around. Let's have a walk through and see what this beach club's like. It must have a stage as well, so there must be like entertainment on at night times. Although you'd probably expect that considering how much you would pay to stay here. There's plenty of sunbeds. So this looks alright. It's got its own kind of little section of beach and just leads straight down to the seafront, which is just here. And then of course you've got the big part of the hotel there, and then there's all like apartments within the complex as well. But yeah, it's a good size, and it would actually probably be nice just to try and stay here. So if you want us to come and stay here, start watching my videos so we get more money, so we can stop here and doing a proper review of this place for you. I know you would love that. And on top of watching them videos, don't forget to subscribe, because that helps as well. So anyway, back at that beach club, they've got their own DJ and everything there, and there must be a club wing, something called the club wing and main stage this way. So let's go and see what's down here. So just behind here, we've got apartments that have actually got access to its own kind of private little pool area, and then it's got its all like sunbeds in the pool as well. So these look pretty nice. So it looks like there's like different kind of bars here, and then it's just a big sort of area here. And obviously they've got entertainment. This must be where the entertainment's on at night time, so whether they've got bands on or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty posh. Like, it's a massive complex. I didn't think it would be quite as big as this, but it's huge. Just behind the main stage area, you can probably hear there's music pumping. And there's a DJ on there. There's another pool area here as well. I thought it only had the one pool, but there's quite a few. So I'll have to watch for the music here. One day. Us paupers couldn't afford to stay here.
Yeah.
How do you
Two holidays out
good,
in high school, somebody smashed the wind.
Oh dear. Probably a drunken rage. They're sitting around the pool drinking cocktails all day. But yes, how the other half live. So don't forget, if you want us to do a review of this place, watch our videos over and over again, subscribe, like the videos because that pushes them out. And then, maybe in about 20 years, we can come and do a review of this place when it's all run down and crap. It's even got its own gift shop. That's how posh it is. You just get your t-shirts and all your kind of cups and all that kind of nonsense in there. If you've ever been to a Hard Rock Cafe, they've obviously got shops where you can buy the t-shirts. It's obviously all the hotels do as well. Also, if you want us to do a review of the Hard Rock Hotel in Ibiza, don't forget you can super thanks the videos. Don't forget you can support the channel by buying us a coffee. And again, don't forget to like these videos so they get pushed out into the algorithm. Get those subscribers going, and then we'll come here and do a review just for you. Right, after all that nonsense, we are now going to try and find the main strip of Playa D'en Bossa, which is where all your big clubs are, all your restaurants, all your pubs, and we'll show you what it's like. So this is where the two main big clubs of Playa D'en Bossa are. I can already see one called Hi Ibiza, that's one of them. So you get your big DJs on here like David Guetta, I think. Fatboy Slim's played here before. So we'll have a look around and we'll see what we can find and maybe stop for another beer somewhere. So the other big club is Ushuaia, which I mentioned before. They must have their actual own hotel here. So this might be where the actual DJs stay when they come and play in the club. I mean, I don't know, we're not clubbers anymore. Done all that back in our younger days. Let me know if you know anybody that stayed there before, or if you've stayed there, let us know what it's like. So directly across the road from the tower, you've got Hi Ibiza, which is one of the other super clubs on the island. And then after that is probably where all the bars and restaurants are. Those two clubs probably mark the end of the street or the start, depending which end you're at. And it's only a couple of minutes walk before you get to all the sort of supermarkets. You've even got KFC here. You've just got all your kind of beer shops, liquor shops. There's a couple of restaurants here now, and there'll be some bars and stuff a bit further up, I think. So we've started hitting the bars and stuff now, but it looks like everything's pretty much closed down. Even the supermarket across the road looks closed. But there's a place here, Murphy's Bar, that's closed down. There's a disco pub here, that looks closed. I mean, stuff might just open at night times, but it all looks packed up in here. You can see all the tables and stuff are probably packed away for the season. So we may not have any joy getting a beer along here. I thought somewhere might have been open through the day. We'll keep walking, we'll see if there's anything open. So this is where the hippie markets are held. As you can see, they're run from 6 till 12 every day. But I think it closes at the end of September. And I've got the feeling everything on the strip will probably close down once those clubs have closed, because there's probably nothing much going on. I mean, we've still got the places down by the beach, which was, to be honest, nicer anyway. But we're going to keep walking, we'll walk a little bit further. If we can't find anything here, we'll cut back towards the beach. So this now looks like the main part of the street. So we'll just come in there at the top end. Got places, there's a couple of kebab, I'm not really kebab places. There's like your amnesia, ticket points and all this kind of nonsense. Souvenir shops, supermarkets, just everything you need, I suppose. But you can imagine what this place will be like in the middle of summer. It'll be absolutely rammed down here. So there's also a Burger King, there's another KFC, but yeah, everything on the strip in October seems pretty much closed down. So it's just as well we didn't stay here, because we probably would have struggled at night time. We've definitely made the right choice staying in Ibiza town. So we're going to head back to the beach way now, and we'll probably finish off with some food and a drink, and then we'll say our goodbyes until then. So we're seeing this place earlier. It's called Prince, so we're back at Figueretas now. And the main reason we stopped here was because we're seeing it was €12.90 for a litre of sangria. I don't know what it's like. I haven't tried it yet. It's nice, yeah. So say yesterday we paid €25 for a litre and a half. You can't complain at €12.50. €12.90? €12.90 it is, sorry. Wow. That's lovely. It's really sweet, isn't it? So yeah, $12.90 for that. I've also ordered some food. So I've just gone with a cheeseburger with some fries. And Jackie's gone with what's called a Prince baguette, which is like a pork loin baguette. We'll get these and we'll see what they're like and we'll let you know. The food's arrived. It's actually taken quite a while, but Jackie's baguette is huge. It's massive. Didn't think it was going to be as big as that, and mine looks really good. I think we're just going to share the fries, which was the idea. But the burger looks good, the fries look good. It's come with like a little spicy sauce. So let's see what Jackie thinks of her baguette.
Pork loin, cheese, peppers, I think onion.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Ah, really good. Bread nice and soft, crispy on the outside. The pork's lovely. Really nice.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks nice.
Cheese is good, just like a nice amount in there as well. Ah, beautiful.
Good. So I've got the cheeseburger. It's quite small, it's not the biggest. But we've got some lettuce on there, we've got the cheese, we've got some onion, a bit of tomato underneath. It's like a nice bun. Oh yeah.
Good?
Burger's dead juicy, really succulent. Fries are good. Cheese is lovely. It just mixes really well. Even the tomato. I'm not a big tomato fan, but I love tomato when I come abroad. It doesn't taste the same, it tastes so much better here. Yeah, it just packs a punch of flavour. Everything mixed together, it's really good. Really good. Bread's lovely. Slightly toasted. Kind of crispy on the outside, but really soft. Definitely recommend it, yeah, very good. Food in Prince came to €38.80. So obviously that was the jug of sangria, the burger, the fries and Jackie's sandwich. And it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Good, yeah.
It was lovely.
Really tasty.
I didn't expect it to be quite as nice as that, to be fair.
No.
But it was really good, yeah. Like,
sangria was good.
It was.
And fruity.
Yeah, it was like quite sweet as well. It was just what we needed actually. It just filled that hole, it hit the spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're just having a little wonder like we've done today, then I'm going to recommend Prince for just like an afternoon snack. So what would you give that?
I would give it a 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it the same.
Yeah.
I'd give it the same, it's good. Right, we're going to move on somewhere else now and we'll finish up for the day. We're just finishing off here in a place called Fusion, which is on the way back to our apartments. We've been through Figueretas, we've walked through Figueretas all the way down to Playa D'en Bossa, down the main strip and then back along the beach. So it's kind of just been off the cuff today really. We didn't really have anything planned, but it's been quite a nice little day.
Nice little mooch around.
It has, yes, a proper little mooch this one. So it's just been nice. Like the wind's starting to calm down a bit. It's still really windy because from the storms we had last night. Like the sea looks nicer today and the sun's been out all day, so it's been lovely today. So what have you thought of our little mooch?
I enjoyed the little mooch, yeah. It was a nice little walk along, yeah. A few little bars and stuff. Probably prefer this bit.
Yeah, this bit's nice, yeah. Like there's plenty in this little corner here. So from where we are, kind of like bends around towards the beach. And there's loads of little places to stop and eat and drink, and it's just a nice atmosphere. It's nice and laid back and just relaxed. It's lovely. Say sometimes the unplanned ones are best. So what would you give it out of 5 Jackies?
I'll give it 4.
4? Yeah, I'd probably give it about the same, I think, today, because it's just sometimes nice to just wander around and just see things and just watch the world go by. So just remember, if you want us to review a Hard Rock Hotel, get liking them videos, get subscribed to that channel, because the more we can earn off YouTube, the more we can do for you. So don't forget to like the video, importantly, more than anything, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us your comments on Playa D'en Bossa and Figueretas. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye. But it's just over here. I think we might